All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know.
Moin Meister, moin Jungs und herzlich willkommen zu Part 7 von Vampire. Wir haben jetzt endlich Dorothy klein am Kragen. Ich hoffe, wir dürfen das jetzt gleich aussaugen.
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Oh, ich sehe weg, aber sie kündigen in dem Band sind, sie werden die Angelegenheit vergessen, aussagen, ich beende es hier und jetzt. Oh, der Mausaugenmann. Ja,
Nurse
Mann.
Crane, there is no question that the work you've done here is extraordinary, but this dispensary is incapable of coping with the outbreak. It's only a question of days before the situation at hand will overwhelm us. I cannot allow it. It's my duty to put an end to this immediately.
Jawohl. Der war mal nie weg. Finde ich ja lustig, Mann.
I'm not ashamed. I did what was right. For in the end, I saved
Fei
lives
EP.
and you took them. But we had so much in common, Doctor. Don't you see
Ist
that?
jetzt hier, oder? Bandstufe, es können neue Bürger getötet werden. Interview mit einer Vampir.
Oh, this one stinks already. Die! He's dead!
Was los?
Easy does it, boys. We got he's dead!
So. Erstatte Lady Ashbury Dingens. Bericht. Käme mir den Typen jetzt aussagen.
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on in.
Käme mir den jetzt aussagen, das ist die Frage. Es ist immer nur
If
bedenklich.
you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run the...
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her...
You mean...
Really?
I know you...
I know my...
But remain...
It is not a...
Do you have...
Who knows?
Don't be...
It's quite...
This war...
No.
Tell me everything you know.
I do not believe in the afterlife.
Are you not?
She...
Are you in love?
Don't be...
Who is she, really?
She's not from around here.
You say she...
Well,
Wir hätten gern Umbringen.
So Dorothy...
like myself.
She seems important to the...
Dorothy hat es eigentlich gelassen. Ja.
Goodbye, Miss...
Aber ich kann er nicht aussagen. Das ist aber immer nur bedenklich alles, ne? macht halt automatisch zu, ne? Aber ich kann doch normal... Sehe ich da irgendwo... sehe ich irgendwo... Wie ich mich aussagen kann. Ich habe die Stütze ausgesaugt. Hätte ich gedacht. Migräne, Behandlung gegen Migräne. Ja. Aber ich kann die Typen nicht aus. Aber... Jaros Petrescu, ich kann... Die haben alle bronchitische Erkältung, bla 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 bla. Kann ich die aussaugen?
Good evening.
Drecksloschen dahinter, nur weil ich wegen Ausdrucken habe.
Goodbye,
Ja, halt der Futzen so. Haben wir ja wieder richtig dran. Wir müssen jetzt wieder zum Krankenhaus.
The Swanborough cordial can be the answer to all your problems.
Drugs from this.
Good evening.
Das Aussaugen. An den Aussaugen.
A gun
Nein.
out.
Kann ich nicht. Nein, diese Hin- und Herlauferei da. Ja, dann müssen wir einfach noch geradeaus. Und dann right. Dann right. Da haben wir noch irgendwas zum Mitnehmen. Das nehmen wir mit. Schmiermittel und Schrauben. Kann man immer mal brauchen. Whitechapel Street. Bedenklich. Warum ist immer alles bedenklich? Es gibt ja gerade. Es gibt nur den Weg, oder? Ich hoffe, dass wir mir so durch können. Nee, muss ich wieder anders weit raus rumlaufen. Ich kann da durch, perfekt.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Dies absichtlich gemacht.
Kill it, boy!
Winston Sheen. Weiß, ja, Mann, Alter, ja. Das ist ja der Falsche. Das ist der richtige. Let's go. Was ist schon, Alter? Hab ich den Schnee bumst. Seid so alle Kacke. In die Richtung müssen wir. Aluminiumpulver und Aluminiumfragment. Aber wir können jetzt endlich Lady Ashbury den Bericht erstatten. Status des Bezirks gesund. Ja, da ist ja ein Krankenhaus. Schaut eigentlich aus wie so ein fettes Kloster oder irgendwie so. Da, wo sind sie, Lady Ashbury? Oh. Sie wurden bissen. Wieso dumm?
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
You killed him. He trusted you. And you killed him.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
So in the end, the accusation was true, wasn't it?
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway,
Mehr
I have
untun.
concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see.
Oder wir haben ja
Please
unsterblich.
excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
The case is closed permanently. You will not be bothered anymore by the woman.
And who was this woman?
If you must know, she worked under my employ as Nurse Crane. But I'll wager that's not what will be written on her gravestone.
You killed her. Is that what you consider discretion and diplomacy, Dr. Reed?
I did what I thought was best, and acted accordingly.
You will learn that trust is a rare and precious commodity in the Immortals world, my young doctor. And your actions have not induced me to offer you my support.
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
Very well. But I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
Okay.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
And no one suspected you of the murders.
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London vampire society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
Alles klar, warum haben sie mich
Why did you
gerettet?
save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter skull.
What type of vampire is a skull?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then.
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, skulls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
Okay.
I've been away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
Ja.
What is it you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad.
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
Are there many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue.
Am Ende erfahren wir das
But I fear
bestimmt,
he or she is
wer
as
unser Schöpfer
careless
ist.
as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
Ich bin Vampirjäger und
When I
bekidnet.
awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well-trained.
Though I can't be certain. More than likely, it was the once glorious Guard of Freuen.
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days,
Naja,
but all fanatics are
Virginia.
dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
You make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society, and like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone, but it seemed they have been recruiting.
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
Wo ist denn der Ekon?
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires. But all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
Ah,
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
Excuse my forwardness, but are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
sag das doch nicht stupid.
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
I bid you farewell, for now, my lady. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Was? Fressen weiter, oder wer?
And more determination.
I know I can count on you. Wish I could say the same.
Analysiere Rasvan Vasiles Blut. Dann ruhen wir uns aus und dann werden wir uns entwickeln.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Scows. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
Kapitel 3 Familiengeschichte. Haben wir noch nicht freigeschaltet. Bestätigen. Jetzt haben wir wieder Level 14.
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak, but I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stove, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here, but it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
I admit it did occur to me. Blood seems to be the common factor in all of this.
I totally agree. We're in uncharted territory here. Maybe it's just wishful thinking, but imagine the possibilities.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
Sind wir jetzt an jetzt, was müssen wir? Angeblich zum Stonebridge Friedhof. Der ist wo? Okay, machen wir das. No problem.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
Das Zielflug schauen, na. Rechts oder links? Nehmen wir einfach schneller und bisschen.
Bloody monster! Yeah!